Hello boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, this is an introduction video to show you guys, to answer some questions, not show you guys anything. Well, there's going to be a little bit of show, but I'm not very good at this whole VTubing thing, so it's going to be very sloppy, so I hope you guys enjoy. I've got 9 questions, and then I have to go onto my Discord to find the 10th question that I'll answer, that I want to answer, and I hope you guys are ready for it. I look so weird taking a drink now. Holy shit. Anyway, I'm using a new VTubing software, so I'm still getting used to it, so, bear with me. I don't have a bear with me. Anyway, what's your name, and where does it come from? My name is Kitsune Pillow. I've had Pillow for the longest time because I was in a Discord once and I asked everyone what is a fluffy name to have, and someone suggested Pillow, and I've had that name since. Kitsune came from when I was playing Pow World the other day on stream. I decided on a name for the world and it ended up being Kitsune, and honestly I really liked it. I liked it a lot, so I made the change. I hope that clears that up, right? Next. What kind of content will you be creating? I create gameplay content. I usually play video games like Pow World, War Thunder, and a few other things. I'll be doing a little bit more talky content because I do want to do more of that. But I just when I'm not feeling great or when I just want to play a game, I'll usually just kick stream on and go at it. You know what I mean? What inspired you to become a VTuber? A lot of things. Back in the day. Okay, so I'm like 30 years old. When I was younger, I always wanted to do content, but I didn't want to endanger my elderly grandparents. But VTubing wasn't a thing until like 2020 or so. I didn't get into it until 2023, which was my own mistake, but here we are. And part of it was my job had already been treating me like crap, and part of it was I've always wanted to do it, so I did it. I've also got some inspirations of like Gargura and stuff, but I'm not trying to be Gargura in any capacity. I really like being able to move all my stuff like this. It's great. God, what is unique about my character? I worked really hard on the color theory for the character, a whole lot. Like, this isn't just a random mesh of colors that I like, although I do like the colors, otherwise I wouldn't have gone with it. Like, I worked really hard with someone who does printing. I say worked really hard. We brainstormed for like an hour and a half or 2 hours on the exact color scheme we should go with, and then after getting the first in work image of this avatar, I sent it to my friend and we talked about the color scheme and how it would work out. Originally, this avatar was actually much more orange, more like a fox. But we decided to change the colors to a pinkish or red with purple, like, because we wanted the color scheme to go from a gradient of yellowish and orange to purple. And so everything is like a shade of purple that are actual colors, right? What are your favorite games or hobbies? War Thunder. I like playing games a lot. I just like playing games. I don't really do anything else. War Thunder, Pow World, Armored Core 6. I like Mech Warrior, but I haven't been playing it on stream a while. Once Human's pretty awesome. I don't think there's anything else. Do you have any goals as a VTuber? Yes. So part of it is that I want to make money, but like anyone wants to make money, and I only need the money just to survive and get people to stop whining to me about needing money, right? The other part of it is that I want to reach as many people as possible to give them something, right? Does that make sense? Like, that's you can go back, you can see this is what I've always wanted to do. I just want to reach as many people as possible to help them do better, right? I think there's a lot of potential for helping people in a mental state of using this platform. You know what I mean? Again, trying to help people. I'm not necessarily building the most kindest of communities. That's not what we're about. But that doesn't mean that you're allowed to be a dick either. So that's, it just depends how you want to go about it. I encourage honesty and discussion in my community. You can discuss politics, but you have to be polite and be willing to listen to other people's arguments. You can't sit there and be like, no, you're a communist, you're not allowed to answer anymore, kind of thing. That's not allowed. But you are allowed to discuss things. Unfortunately for everyone, there is a right answer. Are there any rules or things fans should know? Be nice. You don't have to be honest and nice. You don't have to be a dick about being... Honesty doesn't mean you can be a dick, right? Just because someone is wrong, it doesn't mean you get to be an asshole about it. So don't be an asshole. But like, otherwise, we're pretty chill. I do have rules on my server, but you can look at those. They're not that great. I am excited going forward because I like this new software. It helps. This avatar is so much more lively now. Even if I do just have it standing here, I could have done this the whole time, but like, it doesn't matter. It just looks really cool, and I'm still getting used to manipulating it. I just set up the keybinds like earlier, just a few minutes ago. So I'm really excited about that a lot, and also more Power World content and some Once Human content as well. Although Once Human's going to be a little weird because I'll have to turn off key bindings and stuff for it. I'll probably do that for every game, but anyway. So I hope you guys... Oh, right, the 10th question. The 10th question isn't written down because I forgot, because I'm dumb like that. Someone asked me, what did I do before I got into VTubing? I have done a few things. Most of it's been manual labor. For example, I worked as a quote-unquote electrician's assistant. I didn't really get to do much, but I did work on job sites and stuff. This wasn't too long ago, don't worry. And then I also worked as a janitor for a bit, and that was fine until all of it came crashing down, and then I became a VTuber. I've also worked in a deli once, but that wasn't great, and I immediately went to college after that. Proceeded to not get my degree, and now I suffer. Anyway, I hope that answers some questions and is a good introduction. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow on my Twitch, go to my Discord, and there's also a Buy Me a Coffee. We have merch even, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye, good night, bye, good night, bye, good night.